Hello and welcome to this Chimera Clan video. My name is Guyver and we are here today to talk about the Kensei and more specifically the dash cancel. Extremely underused move, but a little bit about the clan. We're a group of gamers from around the world and we are looking to fill the gaps and provide for you just our little tips and things we've picked up over the years. We've got plenties of life left in this game at the moment. It's had a real resurgence since season 3, so Ubisoft has done something right for all of the hatred that they seem to get. There's plenty of life left in this game. So whilst we are not specifically catering just For Honor, it is our project at the moment. We've got all characters, all game modes coming up, plenty of goodies for you. So stay tuned, drop us a like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get off to the dojo to explain the dash cancel. Okay, the dash cancel is performed by cancelling a top heavy with a dash. This is the combo we'll be using, the dash forward helm splitter into the top heavy. We can use that as a starter, and instead of cancelling, we're going to dash. So there goes the helm splitter in with the top heavy, cancelled, dash forward into a guard break. We'll show you again in real time just to see what it looks like. Dash forward helm splitter, cancel with a dash. This is if you cancel with a feint, just to show that it's actually quite quicker. You don't exclusively need to use it into a guard break, although it's a good opener given Kensei's lack of openers. But there's a lot of uses. You can use it as a linker. It's something really worth putting the effort into practice. Once you get it down, it makes a huge difference to your gameplay. It can come in from the side, obviously side dash into a top heavy. It's just a few examples of doing it without the guard break, without any other attack. It's great for making an openings, which is a big flaw in Kensei's current arsenal. It's difficult to find an opener, and a little technique like this does make an awful lot of difference. It's largely overlooked. I didn't find it really until I was about rep 5 or 6. But let's see it in some action. Let's actually see it in the field. Okay, this is a pretty good technique for Centurions. You spend a fair bit of time dodging. This one is used to link the combos. So we've gone in there, we've dash cancelled in, and then followed that with a dash guard break to get the second one. Obviously he wasn't expecting it. Nothing quite like seeing a Centurion on the back foot, and preferably without a head. This is another example. This is a great fight actually, really nice bloke, and we had a couple of fights afterwards actually. Some good communication. There's some great players out there, but unfortunately I've got to show this. So we come in expecting for the Valk left right sweep combo. Saw it coming. In for the unblockable top heavy. Side swipe into top heavy. Dash cancel straight into another guard break. And this does work more times than it doesn't. This is a really good strategy. I think just for the speed, and it's a bit kinder on the stamina. Again, we see it in action here. Nowadays, every raid seems to be going for a guard break. So if you've got your counter guard break down, they seem to be fairly open. Again, in from the side, into the wall, top even unblockable. Game over. This is actually the same guy. I do feel kind of bad for this, but oh well, dude. At least you're out there now on YouTube, doing all the raiders' ways to beat the Kensei. It's the nature of the game. Straight back in. Exactly the same again. He didn't learn his lesson. And in we go. Would have showed the rest of that fight, but I got mullered if I remember rightly. You can have to cancel to line up for parry. That's generally better against higher skilled opponents, but that's for another video. Lawbringer is quite a tricky fight, especially for a Kensei, especially a good one, man, because they will be countering and parrying everything that you be doing. So on this one, whilst there was a dash cancel grab in there, I think there was a lot of dash cancels fainted to just try and get the extra angle in. Really, I mean they're such a defensive meta to them. You've really got to try and get your hits and not get hit. It sounds so cliche, but I find that the best way to deal with those guys. Roaches can be a little bit dangerous because a lot of them tend to spin, and if they don't, then they just stand there waiting for a deflect. So again, this sort of breaks the mould somewhat. It's not always what people are expecting. So yeah, you do have to try not to side swipe a lot. I realise I'm doing it a fair bit in these videos, but it's just for the benefit of getting the footage that we needed. Although good movement is key, it's just the aggressiveness is sometimes a bit too much, especially the good players, because they're just going to see you coming a mile off. So I mean it is a case of mixing it up, and I mean you can be quite offensive or defensive here. I've pretty much shown all there is to see. It's a fairly simple move, but it does make such a big difference, and it gives you something extra in your arsenal that a lot of people aren't expecting. So it is worth practicing. And whilst we're just running through this last little video, I just want to say make sure to like and subscribe if you like it. If you don't like it, drop us a comment or whatever. Let us know what we can be doing. We're looking to obviously appeal to all broad sort of gaming, so all feedback is positive in one way or another. Check us out, ChimerAclan.com. We'll be putting videos on a regular basis. For me, that's Gover, and I'm out. Take care.